Hi students, how are you? I hope each one among you are doing great and well. Welcome to Supnit's classes. This is Rahmat Latif, your biology educator. In this video, we are going to talk about some contraceptives. As many of you might know that in our previous session, we just saw contraceptives like natural or traditional methods, or we just saw barrier methods, in fact, and we saw pills as well, oral contraceptives as well. I'll recapitulate that, okay? First method was natural or barrier method. Sorry, natural or traditional method. Traditional method, right? What was this natural or traditional method? It includes lot of methods, like we have lactational, amenorrhea, right? What is this lactational amenorrhea? Amenorrhea means absence of menstruation, right? I'll write it down. Absence of menstruation is known as amenorrhea. So lactational amenorrhea in simple words means absence of menstruation during lactation period. When female lactates her child, that's known as lactational amenorrhea. It means absence of menstruation, complete absence of menstruation during lactation period. When a mother feeds her baby, during that period there is no menstruation, so no menstrual cycle took place, no ovulation took place, and during that phase a male can easily have sexual intercourse with her partner in this period, okay? Because at least this period lasts for at least 6 months, right? This period lasts for at least 6 months. Okay, I hope this concept about lactational amenorrhea is clear, right? Okay, let me erase it. This was first method, lactational amenorrhea. Another method is withdrawal method, okay? I'll write it down. Another method is withdrawal method. In this method, what happens basically, a male withdraws his penis. Male withdraws his penis, his penis from vagina of female. From vagina of female. Male withdraws his penis from vagina of female when he desires to be when he desires to ejaculate. He just withdraw his penis and ejaculate outside the body, not outside the vagina, not inside the vagina. This is one of the method which can be used as natural methods in order to avoid pregnancy, right? Another method we have one more method, and that method is known as periodic abstinence. Periodic abstinence. What is periodic abstinence now? Periodic abstinence simply means, please avoid, periodic abstinence means avoid intercourse. Periodic abstinence simply means avoid intercourse during day 10 to day 17 of menstrual cycle. Why? Because during this period there is much chances of ovulation, and once ovulation occurs, that means release of egg has been taken place, and male can easily sperms can easily come in contact with that. Okay, this was all about natural methods. Then we had barrier methods as well. Barrier methods includes condoms, like we have male condoms, we have female condoms as well. And what happens basically, they are made up of rubber, thin rubber or latex sheet, which they help us to avoid what we call it as physical meeting of sperm and ovum, so we can easily get rid of pregnancy, right? And condoms are easily disposable. Okay, we have male condoms and female condoms. In male condoms we have a brand known as Nirod male condoms. Okay, and they are disposable and they are self inserted, so it gives privacy to the user. Okay, because no doctor is involved, no nurse is involved, so it gives privacy to the user. Okay, it was about Nirod. Okay, and we have some more devices which are inserted in the cervix or vagina of female, like diaphragms, cervical caps, valves, which are used by females in order to avoid pregnancy. And with that we use some spermicidal creams, jellies, and volts as well. And after that, we have some IUDs, intrauterine devices. These devices were inserted into the uterus, not by person himself or herself. It was inserted. It's inserted. It's being inserted by expert doctors, nurses. Okay, not by the user him or herself. Okay, and in IUDs, we have hormone releasing IUDs, okay, like Progestasert, LNG20. We have some non mediated IUDs like Lips Loop. We have copper releasing IUDs like Copper T, Copper 7, like Copper T, Copper 7, Multiload 375, so on and so forth. Okay, we have some examples. These are some examples of IUDs. After IUDs, what we have some what we call it as uh, after IUDs. After IUDs, we have some pills as well. Pills, or we can say oral contraceptives. Okay, one of the oral contraceptive taken by female is Saheli, which is an once a week pill. We have to use that only once in a week. Okay, we have some more oral contraceptives which includes hormones like progesterone, estrogen, or combination of both. Okay, so we have those pills, or we can say oral contraceptives. Okay, I hope this concept is clear, right? Very nice. We have some pills, okay, which are taken by females orally. Okay. Now, moving forward, okay, we have some injectables which are taken in the form of injections. Okay. We have some progesterone or in combination with estrogen. Progesterone alone, or this progesterone in combination with estrogen. They can be used as pills, which we saw in earlier session, which I again explained in this session. These can be used as injections, okay, or implants as well, right? Injections or implants as well, besides pills. So we can have these progesterone or in combination with estrogen. We can have them as orally or as oral contraceptive. We can have them as injections. We can have them as implants. Okay. In injections, what we will do, we just insert the injection inside the body and it will show its effect by releasing hormones, right? their mode of action is similar to that of pills because it's same as that of pills. Now what where the difference lies, pills are orally taken and injections are inserted, right? If we will if we will administrate progesterone or progesterone estrogen combination or IUD within 72 hours of coitus, it's used as emergency contraceptive as well. I'll write it down, what is used as emergency contraceptive and when can we use emergency contraceptive. Obviously when you have taken some contraceptive but that failed, that unfortunately failed, right? That unfortunately failed. So what you are going to do, you are going to use emergency contraceptive. So progesterone in combination with estrogen can be used as emergency contraceptive as well. Progesterone or combination of progesterone estrogen can be used as what? Emergency contraceptive, right? Contraceptive. Further, IUDs can also be used as emergency contraceptive. Okay, can also be used as emergency contraceptive. Okay, progesterone or combination of progesterone estrogen can be used as emergency contraceptive. IUDs can also be used as emergency contraceptive. So but not like after 2-3 months of pregnancy we will use these contraceptives. No, they have to be used immediately, after 72 hours of coitus. Hours of coitus. Okay, that is 24. That is after 3 days. Matlab within 3 days. Sorry, not after 3 days. Within 72 hours of coitus. Not after 72 hours of coitus. Within 72 hours of coitus, we have to use them. They have to be, effective. They are effective for as emergency contraceptives. Okay, why? When we can use them? Obviously, say for example, uh, in rape cases we can use them, or casual unprotected intercourse we can use them. Okay, we have one more method of contraceptive, that is surgical method. All of them, which whosoever contraceptive we learned till this session, they were reversible. Whenever we will desire, whenever a user desires to have child, he or she can stop that contraceptive. But talking about surgical methods, they are also known as sterilization method. They are irreversible. They can't become parents. Okay. Why? Because they have done surgical methods. It's also known, that's why this surgical method is also known as sterilization. Okay. Sterilization. I hope this concept of sterilization is clear, right? Now, what happens basically, surgical methods are applicable for both males and females. Surgical methods are applicable, they are advised for both male and female, as terminal method of no more pregnancy will took place after that. Okay. Now, sterilization in males is known as vasectomy and that of female is known as tubectomy. I'll write it down. Sterilization in males is known as vasectomy, please remember, and that of females is known as tubectomy. Sterilization in females is known as tubectomy. Okay, Sterilization in males is known as vasectomy, and that of females is known as tubectomy. Okay, and that of females is known as tubectomy. Okay, I hope this concept about sterilization is clear. What we do in vasectomy, we just took a small pot of vas difference, and that then put a small incision or cut on that, on the scrotum, where tubectomy, a small part of vas difference, sorry, where vasectomy, where a small part of vas difference is tight. We just cut that and tie that, okay, through a small incision on scrotum. Scrotum is the outer layer of the testes. I have already mentioned this in human reproduction. If you didn't watch that video yet, go and watch that video. Okay, thank you so much. And what we do in tubectomy, we just cut a small part of fallopian tube, and it's tied up through a small incision in the abdomen through vagina. These techniques are very highly effective, but their reversibility is very poor. Okay, that's why this is known as termination of pregnancy. Okay, okay. As I already mentioned in my sessions, that we should use contraceptive. A user should use contraceptive, but not like by his or her own choice. They should consult doctor before that. Why? Because it's something we are just, what we call that, uh, keeping we are just keeping natural process aside, and we are just using man-made devices in order to avoid natural process, that is pregnancy. So their ill effects are much higher. Like if we will use contraceptives on daily basis without prescription, okay, without consulting our doctor, what we have so many ill effects of these contraceptives. Okay, like nausea. First is nausea. Another is abdominal pain. The user will always feel abdominal pain. Moreover, user will have irregular menstrual bleeding. Okay, not on a regular basis, irregular menstrual bleeding. Further, they will undergo, God forbidden, breast cancer. That's why I was keep on saying that consult one should consult doctor. Okay, breast cancer, okay, irregular menstrual pain, nausea, so on and so forth. They will not immediately, not after using contraceptive ones, they will feel all these symptoms, but definitely after a period of time, after a span of time, they will definitely undergo all this. They will definitely feel all this. So we should consult doctor in order to that's why we should consult doctor in order to check which of the contraceptive suits us better. Okay, I hope this concept about contraceptive is clear. Why should we consult doctor before using it? Why won't we go and get any of the contraceptive, okay, on the basis of our likes and dislikes? No, it's not, nothing like that. I hope these methods, these contraceptives is clear. We are done with contraceptives. In further session, we will see further topics based on reproductive health. Till then, goodbye, take care, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe this channel for more such videos. And yeah, if you like the video, give a thumbs up, and don't forget to share this with your friends, relatives, family, so that they will come to know about all this. Okay, again, I'm saying there should be no myth in our minds. Okay, we should be crystal clear about all this. I'll meet you in any other interesting session. Till then, goodbye. Take care. Thank you so much.